All right, I think we are ready. Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, so let's just get started. So I'm playing Preston, the $1 Million Man. The TTS layout was a little off. I think we are ready. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Hopefully you didn't hear the big echo. Okay, so here's the layout. I just copied it off the campaign guide. We are doing the all parlay setup here. So we gave the Relic of Ages to Harlan. We're looking for Alejandra on our own, and we listened to Ishtaka's tale. Here is the encounter deck. Our act decks, chaos bag. We have this chaos bag for at least the first half of the campaign. It's just the different symbols change, so that's interesting. Here is Preston. Pretty simple. Pretty simple deck. Just Charisma and Lola Santiago are the upgrades. And then I think we are ready to go. I think there's anything I need to... Yeah, here's the deck again. Oh, we chose Chronophobia as our weakness. We could have done Chronophobia. We could have done Internal Injury. So, yeah, I think that's everything. Let's go ahead and draw opening hands. All right, so Fire Axe. And I'm probably chucking everything back. Maybe keep the Rabbit's Foot. Maybe keep an intel report so I can get started. Maybe we'll do something like this. I don't want to keep a lot of cards because we need Lola Santiago and Fine Clothes as soon as possible. But at least intel report would get me to the university. So yeah, if we don't get Lola, we can spend some early turns drawing cards. Or not, never mind. All right. Turn 1. Well, we're going to get out Fire Axe and Lola. I forgot to do that. So that's our family inheritance money, of course. Well, we're going to go to the university. It just depends on what we want to do with that. First action, let's play the Fire Axe. Second action, probably just going to move and play Lola. Sure. 1, 2, 3. Play Lola. Then we'll move and pick up a clue with her. Yeah, we have enough resources for that. All right, I didn't screw that up already. 2, 3, 4. All right, Lola grabs clue. And then I think I can just spend this already, right? No, I need 2 clues, so it doesn't really matter. And that's the first turn. And that's the other card I need. So that's nice. All right. 6 threshold for all of the agendas. We'll hit the wrong button here. There we go. Try to use the camera presets. There we go. Acolyte. All right. We'll just throw the Acolyte here. And put a Doom on him. As my system chugs a little bit, sorry about that. Doom goes on the Acolyte, not Preston, not the location. Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna grab the clue. We'll probably save some money until I report it. Let's see. Yeah, we'll probably just save some money until I report it, I think. Maria de Silva, I think is. No, let's just. Yeah, I'm going to save some money until I report this, I think. It is an action, though. I don't know why I'm thinking stupid. Overthink things when I play live. That's probably why I don't play live very often. So we're gonna grab the clue for the first action, and then we can immediately spin this. So we get to spawn Harlan here. He goes to play in Easttown, which is right here. And then we need to put a clue on him through the power of parlay. And these get randomized, so we'll just do that. Yeah, I don't know, I don't have an awesome system, but I think it likes to stutter even if you have a good system, but I'm not sure. That's kind of what I heard. So we'll move, put Acolyte on us, and then we don't need to, we only need to do 1 damage, so I don't even have to deplete all my resources, which is kind of cool. So we'll spend 3 resources with Fire Axe and get to a 7. And then 7 on 3. Alright, first token pull of the league. Or my part of it, so it's not bad. Alright, that's our turn. Dig Deep is pretty good. It's kind of my answer to Willpower. Willpower parlaying anyways. Which is good because Harlan's right there. Let's add a Doom. More Acolytes. So this is what I forgot, but I'm pretty sure you can't spawn them with a Bystander because Bystander is something. I think empty just means everything's empty. Let me know if that's incorrect. If we have to spawn him somewhere other than here, where do we want to put the Acolyte then? My goal is just to kill Acolytes as soon as possible and just not let Doom build up at all. I'm gonna put him in Velma's Diner, I think. I think that'll be fine. Okay, get our resources back. And then for Harlan, we need to play Fine Clothes. And we need to move to Easttown. Okay, that has a clue. If you're not Preston and actually have to afford things, Easttown is a good place to go to first, since allies are reduced by 2. And then if we parlayed right now, we would be wouldn't be fantastic. So I don't want to play Trial by Fire for 1 action. We can sit tight, maybe eat the clue from Easttown. Yeah, I need to grab this glue anyway, I think. Yeah. So let's lower the glue. And then we will just spend that immediately. So east to town, east to town. That spawns Henry. We can go to Velma's Diner. And then we need to randomize these. And then we'll just use our last action. There's no need to go here and take damage for no reason, so we'll just play Dig Deep. And we'll have a easier time with our willpower. We could save the money and trial by fire, I suppose. But having Dig Deep would be nice, so we'll put it out. All right, this goes away. I think I spent my resources correctly there. It's a little frightening letting this guy stay out there, so that could be a big mistake. We'll draw Chronophobia and resource. And all right, so 4 out of 6 doom. Okay, so test willpower 3. If you fail, take a damage in a horror. For each act deck the investigators have completed, the skill test gets +1 difficulty. I don't really mind taking a damage in a horror at this point, so I'm just gonna let this fail. It would be bad if we drew a bad token, but let's draw the token first and see what happens. So there's the bad token. You have to place a doom on the nearest cultist enemy. That's not that big of a deal. We're going to go after him anyway. That makes the skulls a -2 though, which isn't great. Let's get Preston cash. So we're going to need to move, fight, and we'll parlay Henry, I think. So 1 move. And then we'll fight. I don't necessarily need to empty myself of resources here. So I guess we'll do that. Yeah, probably. So spend 3 resources with Fire Axe to get to 7 fight. All right, it's not great. Can do the same thing. Spend all resources. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. Take a direct horror from Chronophobia. We need to reveal that location. Nothing. Not a huge deal in solo, so. Alright, so we took a Chronophobia horror. That's not a bad card. 4 out of 6. Nope. No horror. No cultists in play, assuming. Yeah, no cultists in play, so we'll take a horror. Locked door. What will I ever do? All right. So he's parlay intellect 3, which is intellect 1. We have intellect 2 right now, thanks to Lola, so we're up by 1. Do we want to... I don't know if I want to really use resources to effect to that. We don't have versatile for something like arcane studies or hyper awareness. So we can be +1, which isn't fantastic, but it's okay with the skulls being 0s. We could ditch unexpected courage. I don't know. We'll just be up 2, so, or up 1, sorry. So I need to discard a card from my hand. It's the only thing that's kind of annoying. But parlay intellect 1 with fine clothes, we're 2 thanks to Lila Santiago. Alright, Elder Sign doesn't do much with Preston. But we have Clue on him, which means we get to advance to the next act. Alright, let's see what it is. It's the enemy version of him. So... Alright, switch this card with the bystander version. Advance to Act 3C, Alejandro's Plight. He has Retaliate, which is good to know. Throw Alejandro here. And then it's not that one, it is this one. Alright, so while he's attached to the enemy, he gets +2 health. So he's 4, 5, and 2. So we have to hit him 3 times. Okay, we will spend 3 resources and Fire Axe. 7 on 4. Okay, that's a hit. 2 damage. Spend 2 resources. And that'll be a 5. Let's drop that. Make it 4 again. Alright. Good thing we used unexpected courage. But he's got 5 health, so we're going to take some more damage. Enemy phase, we take chronophobia damage. So pretty soon I'm going to need to get rid of chronophobia. Upkeep phase. Card to discard at least. 5 out of 6. Alright, Words of Power, that's not great. It's another thing I have to get rid of. Okay, so we need to do 1 more damage to this guy. And we're almost at the end of the first agenda. Alright. So if we only need to do 1 damage to him, I can just spend family inheritance money. Get to a 7. If I do not succeed by at least 1, well, it doesn't matter. It's a cultist enemy that doesn't exist. So down goes Henry. He'll go here. And then we get to take control of him. Not that. Alright, and there goes that act. So 1 down, 2 to go. And I'm going to, unfortunately, need to slow way down and get rid of chronophobia. So did fairly well, I think, for the first act. We still have this thing, which is annoying. I'm gonna have to get rid of that next turn. All right, another Lola Santiago in case we have to. Probably going to be symbols, but we are done with Agenda 1. And we get to put a Doom on Agenda 2. Same thing, 6 threshold, action to resign. Oh dear. Alright, this is bad. I think I have to get rid of these as fast as I can, I think. I don't think it'd be really, really bad to let these I wish I had Leo DeLuca out. This would make this a lot less painful, but I think we have to. So I'll get rid of one and then move. Maybe next turn, maybe we can skip doing this next turn, but I don't know. At least enemies don't spawn on you to the most part, or at least the enemies that have Doom, but it's not great. Alright. A lot of symbols at least, or icons. So that's good. We're at 2 out of 6. Alright. On the Wings of Darkness. Now, half of the time, this is a good thing because it teleports you to the center of the map, but I don't want to be teleported to the center of the map. At the same time, I don't think wasting a bunch of money on it to pass would be that big, would that be that good? Maybe if we draw an Elder Sign, I'll think about buying it off. We're -2 at the moment to it. Yeah. -2. Yeah. There's that. At least Alejandro's one contribution to this scenario is getting hit. So he moves there, which is unfortunate. Probably gonna just take the double action and move, unfortunately. I don't like where it's gonna put my resources at. Or we can move and get this done. We have a ton of resources too. Maybe, yeah, I'll do that later. It's probably a horrible idea, but I want to get this done. So before we do that though, let me refresh myself. Need to go to north side with the clue. It's right there. All right, probably have a spare resource. Grab that random clue. Sure. Actually, let's spend a real resource because I want to be aware of my resources for Fire Axe, but yeah, this just says cannot be investigated. I'm not investigating, I'm buying it. And then we'll move. Then we'll parlay him. So discard the top 3 cards. Scrounge hurts. We have a parlay check of 2. So we have 1. Let's see. 2 on 2. We can be +3. We spend all of our resources. So put that up to 5. 5 against 2. Sweet. So again, I was at 1. I spent all 4 resources. Okay, we're good. So he's going to go away, and then we get to see which version of Harlan we get to deal with. And it is also the enemy. Okay. This goes away. And we don't need that. We need the Relic of Ages, which is not in the Threads of Fate. So my apologies. All right. All right, recover the relic. So he gets +2 health. So he's 4, 4, and 3. If I evade him by 1,000,000, I can add him to the victory display. That's not going to happen. 1 turn left. Let's go ahead and fight. Is he a cultist? He's not a cultist. Okay. And then we only had 2 resources, so we can get to 5 against 4. He doesn't have retaliate, which is good. I could save the resources, but I don't really have anything else I can do other than like try to evade him at a 0. If I keep our resources, we'll have 4. We'll have let's fight him at +1. That's fine. Alright. Nothing I can discard to it, so +1. Sweet. Thank you, Chaos Bag. Alright, so enemy phase. Alejandro has outlived his usefulness. And then he goes out of the game. And upkeep phase. Alright, scrounge, very good. Three out of 6 doom. Spend a clue or take a damage. That's why we grab the clue. Okay. So we need to hit this guy one more time. I can get to a 7. 7 against 4. Now, alternatively, I could play Trial by Fire. I think that's, you don't need that. Alright, see, whenever I play live, I overthink. Alright, 7 against 4, we're +3 with the Fire Axe. That's 0. So he's gone. We've been lucky. It's a lot easier to just get the enemies after the parlay check because they're right there. You don't have to go anywhere. So there's that. We get the relic, which we'll put there. And then this goes away. 2 out of 3. Okay, so now we need to get to north side, but I'm going to get rid of this right now. Unless you are like Finn or Ursula, I think the strat is to plow through all of those cards and just eat the actions so that you don't get snowballed. But I don't know, what do I know? All right, nice hand. 4 out of 6. Well, oh well. We'll take our hits. Get our money. Not that much money. There we go. Remember that I have a camera state for this. We need to go to north side. Where's north side? Right there. I forget. If I was smarter, I would remember the shards of all this, but I don't think it matters. So 1 doesn't have VP, so 2. Okay, that is a VP. Maybe we'll get there, maybe we won't. If I wanted to be greedy, I would intel report for 2 clues. And I think I am that greedy. Well, not so much greedy as I get a bunch of resources so I can do stupid stuff like this. So we'll intel report and make it 2 clues. And I believe we need to spend 1 of them to advance. Yep. And we get Maria de Silva in the Curiosity Shop. Sorry. Shop. So we moved twice when we played Intel Report, so that's the only downside is we used an action. But that's not that big of a deal. Alright, Rabbit's Foot, probably too late for that. That's okay. 5 out of 6. Oh, everybody's favorite. The Brotherhood Cultist. Wish I had Decoy, because this guy is so annoying. The play is probably to kill him. I don't think there's much else. There's probably no point in, scrounging for supplies just to get like a decoy or something off. I think there's a decoy in here. Yeah, there's decoy in, but what I wish I had was small favor. That's kind of a good way to deal with this guy. But I think we just have to fight him and move on. Oh well. We could evade at +1. And then hope we don't need to deal with him. So Maria, again, we could have her, we could fight her here, or she's gonna make us do a scavenger hunt. We have 6 resources, so we can do 2 big fights with this. So it'd be a 7-on-2 and a 7-on-3 and a 7-on-4. And then next turn we can parlay with Trial by Fire if we want to. We could Trial by Fire and evade. That would be a +4 evade. That's not terrible. I'm okay with parlaying anyway. So maybe we do that. We trial by fire, set my agility, my base agility to 5. We have Lola out, so it's a 6. We evade at +4. Okay. I will ignore the problem. Move away. Curiosity, a shop has 2 clues, 2 shroud. And if we had relics, not a relic. So we need to parlay. Spend a resource. We're piling her at a 1. Thanks to fine clothes, we're going to drop the other copy Lola for icons. So we start at 2. Thanks to Lola, we get 4. 4 against 1. We're up 3. And that's a 0. So let's see which version of Maria de Silva we get. Forgot to randomize it. All right. We get the enemy version of Maria de Silva. Okay. It's fine. Is this the right one? Nope. All right. All right, so Maria de Silva, 3, 4, and 2. Not a cultist, which is nice. And then Ichitaka's Prey gets 1 fight, 1 health, and 1 evade while at a location with no clues on it. This is why you do this in this routing, so that you have clues on this, so that you don't have to worry about her getting a little bit bigger, because it is a little annoying to get to 5 health, as we saw with Henry over there. Goes away. And enemy phase, we take damage and a horror. The Fine Clothes can take that. Fine Clothes has done a lot of work. Brother Cultist gets to stay there. A card. That could be... It's not bad. I don't know how many more cards we need, but this is the end of the act. Alright, so we need to place 2 Doom on Agenda 3A, because we have 2 acts done. Shuffle this there. Nobody's home. Have to spend an additional action to investigate attached location, which I'm pretty sure is not going to happen. Alright, we have Maria de Silva to kill off. So spend 3 resources. Get to a 7 on 3. There's the auto fail. We could trial by fire to do 2 fight checks at 5. So that'd be +2. Is that better? It's probably better. +2 is still pretty good. Okay. We'll play Trial by Fire, set our fight to 5. And I'm going to play Take Heart here, just in case we fail. So we're up by 2. All right, that's first hit. And second hit, up by 2. Commit this to be up by 3, I guess. No go. All right, so that's not going to be great. So Lola's going to go away now. And then we'll take a horror from Brotherhood Cultist. Three out of 6. Ooh, okay. Well, so we have to win this turn. Should be okay. Just need to kill Maria de Silva here. So spend 3 resources to get our fight to 7. Commit take heart in case we fail. So we're up 4. Okay, that's -2. So that's it. This scenario really wants to give you a heart attack at the end. But alright, so we would get Ishtaka, but that's all the acts, so we're at R1. So we get an experience point for each act we passed, or each act 1 we passed. So that's 1, 2, 3. We cleared Miskatonic. Anything else? We clear north side as well. I think that's all the VP points. So, yeah, that's 8 experience points, 3 acts, minus all the rules I broke, and that's it. So I'm Big Stupid Grin. Have a good one.